Area as we go through the daytime hours. Expect sunny skies. Those highs will be in the upper 90s. For the daytime hours in the IE area, expect sunny skies. Highs in the mid 90s. And for the daytime in the Coachella Valley, sunny skies. That high, 108. I'm forecaster Jimmy O'Neill for Smart Talk 1490 KMET.
That's right. It's the morning show here on ABC News Radio, KMET 1490 AM. We got lots to talk about on today's show. We got Mr. Jesse Sanchez over there. Good morning, Jesse.
Good morning.
So it is the weekend. Congratulations, making it through the week, whoever you are out there. Of course, lots of fun stuff to look forward to, especially in today's weather. Of course, some nice sunny skies, and I know a lot of people are planning this weekend, and a lot of people got Monday off. We'll be working on Monday as well, but or maybe we won't. I don't know. I know, Jesse, you've been working, right?
I work every Monday through Friday, whether it's a holiday or not, because the radio must play.
Yeah, I've heard of already a couple of places that are like, do not come in Monday. We're not going to be open. I said, okay, all right. Even though, of course, July 4th runs on a Sunday, I have a feeling a lot of people are just going to want to sleep in the following day. For those that can, those that cannot, well, we shall see about that. Lots of news stories coming up. A little bit later on, we'll also be joined by one of our programmers here at ABC News Radio KMET. And as we say, there's always some great programming. Always check it out. On our website, it's simple. It's free. It's something you're definitely going to want to check out. Again, our site is KMET 1490 AM. And all the latest information right there at your fingertips. And then some other great programming as well. We've got America in the Morning right before our show, Monday through Friday. And, of course, Ramsey a little bit later on, and so much more. So go check it out right here, KMET 1490 AM. Download the app. It is free. There you go. And for those of you tuning in, big shout out to Rosalie Huerta, who says, good morning. Missed you all. We've missed you as well. Lots of stuff to talk about. First of all, though, Jesse, I got a question for you. Obviously, with all the latest news, what are you looking forward to doing this weekend? Because I feel like we just need to talk about the weekend, because all the news is like not good news.
Let's see. Well, I have no plans for 4th of July. I just plan to relax and just soak in the weekend. On Saturday, though, we're just going to have a little birthday dinner for myself.
Nice. Okay. So Saturday's the day for you. I did not know. Another day, another trip around the sun. That's right. You got the July 3rd thing going on, huh? So anytime. So there you go. Congratulations. Fun stuff. Any special requests for like a dessert or, you know?
My grandmother is making a cake. She makes a cake for me every year, so I'm looking forward to eating it all. I mean, sharing some.
Share it or eat. No, I think the first one was the one that was the right one. He's looking forward to eating it all. Stephanie Reed, social media, says, hello, happy editing this awesome, glorious sunshine day for today. Okay, lots of news. Let's get to it. Obviously, COVID-19 is still here and a lot of questions, especially for the latest situation. Here in the home front of California, what's been kind of the feeling over there, Jesse, regarding the latest Delta variant?
Yeah, nothing's changed over here. It's just the same.
Yeah, exactly.
I've yet to have people like freak out or anything like that, which is a good thing because you don't want people freaking out.
No, but you do want people aware of it, right? So these are some of the latest headlines, especially for Arkansas, and here on the home front as well. A lot of people are still addressing the fact that the Delta variant is alive and well. Arkansas, which never issued an official stay-at-home order during the pandemic, reported 686 new probable and confirmed COVID cases as of Wednesday, which is the largest one-day increase in more than 4 months. And that's during the summer, Jesse. Even with vaccination rollouts, the officials are now warning of a third surge following a spike in cases. The state's COVID-19 hospitalizations rose by 19 to 325 That's a very big increase, especially before July 4th. Deaths increased by 4 to 5,909. Governor Asa Hutchinson said in a statement that the high number of cases today makes it clear that the Delta variant is increasing the spread of the virus in the state. Now, 34.3% of the state's population has been fully vaccinated. Hutchinson touted the effectiveness of vaccines, saying 90.5% of current active cases in the state are among the unvaccinated. They also account for 98.3% of Arkansas, 3,765 hospitalizations, and 99.6% of the deaths since January 26th. Now, the University of Arkansas for Medical Sciences Chancellor Dr. Cam Peterson said that the Delta variant is driving up case numbers, which was first detected in the state on May 1st, which makes up more than 25% of infections in the state, and it's projected to make up more than half of infections within a matter of weeks. He said, quote, "We have to be concerned that this would be a trend that could continue, and if it does, it would appear that we may be in the third surge of COVID-19 here in the state of Arkansas." Now, I know a lot of people, again, and we've been talking about this for quite some time, how during the summer, usually there is a lull. Rarely do we see a surge. Yet here we are. And I guess the question is, obviously, it being in Arkansas, how is that going to affect surrounding states, right? I'm sure some are asking about that. And some are wondering, how is that going to affect them as well? So there's a lot of questions there. But again, we're definitely not over the worst of it. And the question is, can it get... will it get better or will it get worse? I think that's the question, right? And that's where people are wondering, okay, what do I do next? For example, Africa, right? We talk about Arkansas here on the home front, but in South Africa, they have a new surge there where case numbers are doubling every 3 weeks, which is a new wave of the COVID-19, again, the Delta variant, which is accounting for more hospital admissions and deaths. Dr. Matshidiso Moti, who's regional director of Africa, said the speed and scale of Africa's third wave is like nothing we've seen before. So we already have a wave happening around the world in different locations. So that is the one thing that we have to be very careful of. The Delta variant reported in 16 African countries has become dominant in South Africa, which accounts for more than half of Africa's new cases. It's detected in 97% of samples sequenced in Uganda and in 79% of samples sequenced in Congo. Modi said in a statement, the rampant spread of more contagious variants pushes the threat to Africa up to a whole new level. More transmission means more serious illness and more deaths, so everyone must act now and boost prevention measures to stop an emergency becoming a tragedy. Less than 2% of Africa's 1.3 billion people have received even one dose of a vaccine. So you got that there. And then, of course, you've got others who still are choosing to wear face masks, and then others just are not. And I'm not going to lie, I almost forgot my face mask. And I thought, well, wait, do I need to go into the store without it? Will they kick me out? Do I do it without it? What do I do, right? So that's always the question of the day. What have you been doing lately, Jesse?
Well, I don't go to the stores too often, and if I do, I usually walk away from giant crowds. But
Yeah.
I don't wear a mask. I go to two stores, which is Smart and Final and Target. So I usually go at either in the morning or at night, so it's not overly crowded. So yeah, those are the two places I go to because they don't require masks.
Yeah, I agree. I understand that. Now, this is interesting. I'm looking at another news article, and I feel like some people are just in kind of la la land of the whole situation. This is the top headline: dozens of states and COVID-19 data reports causing experts to fear hidden outbreaks. Oh, good. So, I know, right? The move comes as many communities attempt to begin to return to some sense of pre-pandemic normalcy following a 95% drop in the number of cases since the beginning of the year. 16 months of coronavirus-related restrictions and requirements, mask mandates, social distancing, extensive state of emergencies. Every jurisdiction in the country has now moved up to ease up or, for some, lift virus-related orders. Less than 12,000 patients are hospitalized with the virus across the country, difference from the early months of 2021. Now, of course, despite the news, health experts are suggesting that current metrics still do not completely tell the full story of the COVID-19 situation. According to a survey from ABC News of state COVID-19 information, more than 24 states have opted to no longer offer daily statistical coronavirus updates or plan to end daily reports in the coming weeks, which is a choice causing a lot of concern among health experts. According to Dr. John Brownstein, who says, without real-time reporting, we're essentially flying blind as to the state of the pandemic. Lack of timely surveillance data will create blind spots and potentially a false sense of security as we struggle with vaccination uptake and the rise of new variants. Some of the states have moved to offer only weekday updates. Others are reporting metrics every few days. And if you are now only offering weekly breakdowns, state officials insist that they will continue to monitor data. The frequency of public updates will be limited. The importance of daily Delta data cannot be overstated, said Beth Blauer, who's executive director of the Centers for Civic Impact at Johns Hopkins University. She said data provided by the states has led to major policy decisions across all levels of government and influenced the behavior and decisions of many Americans. She urged officials to stay the course of daily reporting and not allow their data to go stale by releasing it infrequently. So that's one thing that I will say is it's not the time to do it for sure. And being that we have this situation right here, right now, especially in places like Arkansas, which last year were also on the front of certain things happening, and then them getting a lot of pushback when it came to certain mask wearing things, right? I remember that was the situation. We've got Hisham Anuri Hilmi, who's tuning in, says he's watching from Morocco, says the corona situation in Morocco is stabilizing, and that's always good to hear. If it is stabilizing. Again, it is seen as somewhat stabilizing here in California, only because we haven't had a huge influx of information regarding the latest, except the latest is that we have the Delta variant. And I will say this, there's a news article on this one where Santa Barbara's family underscored the importance of getting vaccinated. 19-year-old Wyatt decided not to get a COVID-19 vaccine. His mom, Carrie Mitchum, was wondering why he wasn't. And she said in an interview, "You have no idea. He wasn't allowed to come back to my house." That's what she said. Mitchum kept her distance until late May when her son competed in a large mixed martial arts tournament in Reno. Wyatt's dad joined them, and within days said both my son and his father, who were not vaccinated, started having symptoms. Wyatt had severe flu-like symptoms, loss of smell for more than a week. His father ended up in the hospital. Mitchum said, quote, his lungs and his liver are permanently damaged. His eyesight is permanently damaged. I didn't even know it affected your eyesight. Did you know that, Jesse?
I had no idea.
Yeah, neither Wyatt nor his dad were vaccinated. Mitchum said they ended up infecting a group of people who were vaccinated, including Wyatt's girlfriend, his grandfather, his best friend, and some of his best friend's family. All tested positive. All had mild disease. The variant caused all these breakthrough infections to happen. Mitchum said, the doctors told my ex that he had what was called Delta Plus. See, so that's kind of a new thing. And now you got Delta and Delta Plus. Which one do you got? I got the Plus. Dr. Samuel Fink is an internist in Tarzana. He said the Delta Plus is variant on top of a variant. So that was a variant on top of that. Variant is bad for people that are not vaccinated. He says, I could tell you that I'm seeing breakthroughs really for the first time over the last couple of weeks. It's coincided with the arrival of the Delta variant. While the vaccines work and can prevent severe illness, Fink said they may not protect vaccinated people from getting infected and transmitting the virus. He said, quote, wear a mask, quarantine if you're around somebody with COVID. As long as we all remember to care about each other, we can handle this. Mitchum, who got the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, tested negative after what happened to her family. She hopes everyone understands why we all need to get taken care of. She says, if you don't do it for yourself, be willing to do it for someone else, because that's how contagious this is. So I will say I was talking to a friend yesterday, and he was like, I feel not good. I don't think it's coronavirus. But then, kind of the question is, what is it? So remember, the Delta variant does come not as a typical flu-like symptom, but has other more cold-like symptoms. So be careful of that. Be aware of it, and hopefully you'll just check it out. Go get tested and see if you have something, because you want to take care of that sooner than later. All right, we're going to take a quick break here on the morning show. When we get back, Jesse's got some recommendations and entertainment right after these messages. Stay tuned.
The Beljanski Foundation offers you the scientific approach to healing used successfully by Francois Mitterrand, the former president of France. The Beljanski Foundation offers you non-toxic, scientifically supported methods to regain your health. Visit the Beljanski Foundation website, www.beljanski.org. You'll be glad you did. That's www.beljanski.org. The Beljanski Foundation. The information is essential. The Beljanski Foundation. www.beljanski.org. The Beljanski Method, now in America. www.beljanski.org.
Get up to the minute forecast and temperatures for Beaumont, Banning, Redlands, Palm Springs, your community, national or international cities, on KMET's website, KMET1490am.com. The station now features AccuWeather. AccuWeather offers weekend and extended forecasts, along with the latest radar map and current conditions. AccuWeather on KMET1490am.com. Logged in every morning for your daily forecast.
KMET welcomes Ron Siegel, Geneva Financial, with advice and suggestions for consumers with the hows and whys of our incredible real estate market. Now, here's the market in a minute with Ron Siegel.
The FHFA reported a monthly home price increase of 1.8% and year-over-year growth of 15.7% for April. Both figures broke previous records. May pending home sales rose to the highest level since 2005. The increase could signal some relief from the inventory shortage that has driven prices to record highs. Consumer confidence hit a 16-month high in June and was also revised upward for May as the growing labor market and reopening economy offset inflation fears. Today, Freddie Mac mortgage rates are 2.98% on a 30-year fixed and 2.26 on a 15-year fixed. Thanks for listening and have a great rest of your week. And remember, make a lot of money, help a lot of people, and have a lot of fun.
This Market in a Minute has been brought to you by Geneva Financial. For an up-to-date market report, text Market Minute to 79564. That's Market Minute to 79564.
Grandpa and Ma has always supported us.
They are the voice of the 50 plus.
And they support everybody.
That's why you should always listen every Saturday at 9 to 10 a.m. on 1490 AM Smart Talk Radio or LetGrandpaSpeak.com.
Welcome back. Yes, it is the morning show here on ABC News Radio, KMET 1490 AM. We got Mr. Jesse Sanchez over there kicking it. And, of course, the weekend brings with it a lot of fun things. What will you be doing with your weekend? Any good movies to check out, Jesse, either online and or on the big screen?
Oh, yes. There's a few on the big screen that came out because I know my mom and dad went last night to watch Fast and the Furious 9. And I told them not to give any spoilers, which my dad already started. I was just like, no, I haven't seen it yet. Stop. It's only been out for a week. Calm.
That's what I feel right now. I want to see it, though.
Right? And he was just so excited because he was just like, after he was like, oh my God. So I got to watch that one so he can just gush over it. But if you have Amazon Prime, there's a new movie that came out last night today. It's called The Tomorrow War with Chris Pratt. Let's see who else is in there. Yvonne Strahovski. I don't know if you know who she is. There's quite a bit of other actors that are, well, big name to me anyway. But it's about a war that takes place in the future, and a bunch of soldiers travel back, and they're like, yeah, we need your help. There's some kind of bad thing that's going to happen, and we need soldiers to help fight it. So that's what that movie's about. It's it's a crazy ride. It's quite a bit of action, science fiction, and I thought it was a good movie. Well worth the watch.
All right. I'm checking out the reviews. Looking pretty good as well. Looks like you can get it on the Amazon Prime and watch with friends. I noticed that. Did you see that option there?
Which one? Oh, watch with friends? No.
Yeah. So I guess that's an opportunity, kind of, to do some cool binge watching. Yeah, I was just checking it out right now. I was like, oh wow, that's kind of cool. So you could do so on the Amazon. Let me just bring that up for you just to see. I know I do not have Amazon Prime, but I've been thinking about getting it. I used to want to kind of get it, but I was kind of against it for some time because I had other people that had it. So I was like, use theirs, don't use mine. But here it is, kind of cool. And see it right here, very easy. The Tomorrow War. Time travelers arriving from 2051 to deliver an urgent message. Of course, 30 years in the future, mankind is losing a war against a deadly alien species. The only hope for survival is for soldiers and civilians to be transported to the future and join the fight. Determined to save the world for his daughter, Dan Forrester teams up with a brilliant scientist and his estranged father to rewrite the planet's fate. But you see here, start with the 30 day and then create a watch party to watch and chat with others. I wonder how many you could watch with, Jesse.
That's actually really cool. When did they institute? That's for Amazon, right?
Yeah, that's for Amazon.
I don't remember seeing that feature on my thing.
I know, isn't that kind of cool? So join Prime to start a watch party for this video. It says, learn more. Watch party. Watching is better together. There's a funny way to enjoy your favorite shows with your favorite people wherever you are. You can chat it with up to 100 friends while you watch movies and TV shows online together. Watching side by side in real life without having to share your popcorn. There you go.
Okay.
I think so. You can watch all that stuff virtually, right? How cool is that? Connect up to 100 friends, watch and chat together. No plugins to download. How do you start it? Find a movie or TV show. Click on the watch party. Enter your name. Invite your friends. Share your watch party link with up to 100 people. Your friends can join by clicking on their link. Start watching and chatting together. So there you go. You didn't even know that existed, and there it is.
I need to figure out how to do that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see how they.
That's all you have to do. See, so there you go.
Does the person have to have Amazon Prime to watch it?
Yes. Yeah, everybody has to have Amazon Prime in order to watch it. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if you share one, you could watch it that way. I think you each have to have your own personal account, but I don't know. So there you go. It says it's available in select countries. So ours, being the U.S., is one of the select countries. So there you go. Actually, you know what? Here it is. Can I use a mobile phone, tablet, or Fire TV to join a watch party? It's available on desktop browsers, except Apple Safari. Other devices such as Fire TV, smart TVs, game consoles, connected media players, mobile phones, and tablets are not supported. What's required? For Prime eligible content, you need Prime membership to start or join a watch party. You can also choose to use Watch Party to watch content available to buy or rent with friends and family. Every participant will need to buy or rent the video, similar to watching it on your own. Oh, well, that's not that bad though, right? It says, can I host a watch party while I'm traveling internationally? If you're traveling internationally and wish to host, eligible content may be limited. Can I participate in an international watch party? It says, unfortunately, joining an international watch party is not currently available. But there you go. So it looks like, you both have to have a Prime account. You both have to purchase it and then watch it together. That's still not bad. That's like a online movie experience, I guess, right?
I guess, but you have to watch it on the PC, or that's how you have to start it anyway.
Yeah, that's kind of well, I guess it's good for long distance relationships and friends, right? I mean, right? I don't know. I mean, each to their own. So check it out. Watch Party. It's where it's at. That's where you can go. Amazon. We love Amazon. And if you could do all that and more, why not? Watch and chat together. So there's some information. There's some fun. You can spend it at home. All right, people, we're going to take a quick break here on The Morning Show. We'll be right back with more right after these messages. Stay tuned.
Hello, listeners. Christopher here from The Christopher Show. Hey, I want to talk to you a little bit about CBD. Now, CBD is not approved by the FDA as of yet. Myself, as well as millions of other people across the USA, have used it with help for pain, anxiety, sleep, and other conditions. Now, you know, all CBD products are not equal. It really matters on where you get the CBD from. Now, I suggest you get it from a qualified pharmacist, and I happen to know of one. It's at Your Pharmacy and Mobility Solutions in Beaumont, California. They only carry pharmaceutical-grade CBD products of the highest quality. So if you want the best, you go to Your Pharmacy and Mobility Solutions. Their staff is there to help you with all your CBD, pharmacy, and mobility needs. They're located at 1680 East 6th Street in Beaumont, California. Give them a call, 951-845-8252. Once again, it's Your Pharmacy Mobility Solutions in Beaumont, 951-845-8252. Once again, it's Your Pharmacy and Mobility Solutions in Beaumont, California, 951-845-8252.
For all you truck and RV enthusiasts, TruckWorks right here in Banning is your one-stop shop for the best diesel performance and overall truck and RV needs. Whether you're towing, racing, off-road, or just cruising around town, TruckWorks specializes in truck and RV service, maintenance, repair, and performance upgrades for every light and medium-duty truck manufacturer. Bring it down to Terry and the guys at TruckWorks. Call 951-922-4776 or visit their website at mydieseldown.com today.
Don't let insurance companies make decisions for you. Go to Pass Auto Center in Banning, your one-stop repair facility with full collision repair, auto maintenance, service, and an authorized smog center. You'll also find a full-service used car lot to fit every budget with the right vehicle for you. Trade-ins are accepted and they pay cash for your car. Pass Auto Center at 2609 West Ramsey in Banning, just off the I-10 freeway between Sunset and 22nd. Call 951-849-7878.
Summer in the Inland Empire. You know what that means. Sunny days and hot temperatures that make you want to stay inside. Franklin Mechanical Systems can repair or replace your air conditioning unit to get it working cool before the heat hits. For cleaning, repair, or a new installation, call them for a free estimate. Franklin Mechanical Systems for all your residential and commercial air conditioning needs. Call their Beaumont office at 951-845-1000. That's 951-845-1000 and get cool today.
Take KMET 1490 AM with you everywhere you go by downloading our free smartphone apps found on the KMET website, KMET1490am.com. You can also go to the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store on your phone to download the free app. Now you can listen live or play any of your favorite programmers' podcasts using your smartphone. Go to KMET1490am.com and download your free phone app today.
Welcome back. Yes, it is the morning show here on ABC News Radio, KMET 1490 AM. Joining our fun family online as well. Let's see. Algenia Kirsten says, what are you all using on your skin? You're looking 10 years younger today. I think she's talking about you, Jesse. What are you using on your skin? Because I see you saying I'm a vampire now, huh? And I've read, so I'm glowy right now?
I assume she was talking about you. So, yeah, Aaron's a vampire. He just recently fed, so he's all glowy.
And let's see. I'm the vampire. You're the werewolf, right? We're in league with each other. Remember that that's a good movie, Underworld, right? Oh yeah, love that movie. With Kate Beckinsale. Speaking of movies, Megan Fox did plenty of stunt work through a combined 4 Transformers and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movies, but nothing prepared her for the physical challenge waiting for her in a new indie horror thriller, Till Death, which is where she lugs around a fully grown man who happens to be naked. Fox plays Emma, a photographer stuck in a hapless marriage whose cunning husband plots one last really bad moment by shooting himself in the head while handcuffed to her. That leaves her alone and without any way of freeing herself in her isolated, snow-covered lake house, forced to drag his corpse around the property as some dangerous men later arrive. Fox said in an interview, I've done a lot of physical films, a lot of stunt-heavy films, a lot of films with explosives and things like that, but I haven't ever just bore the weight of an actual human body like a grown man that I carried around all day, every day, which I did do on this. She says, at first I was like, this is easy. It's a great hamstring workout. I'm going to get through it. It's not going to be a problem. But then by the end, she said, I was exhausted. I didn't realize how tired I was at the end. I was wrecked after this. Unlike other films, of course, she literally drags this guy around. As Fox puts it, that was a real man, a grown, naked man. And of course, the question was, was it like a, dummy? Nope, grown man. So if you wonder what is going on there, she says, I prefer the blockbusters, actually. I know you're not supposed to say that as an actor for some reason, but I like those. Feeling home making those. I can see why, Jesse. I'm sure some people are like, what's going on over there?
I would bet you go from saving some Ninja Turtles to deadlifting a naked body. What's the name? Is this movie out already?
There it is. There's a little bit of a picture of the film. Yeah, it's let's see. So the name.
Oh my lord.
Is Till Death. It's a indie horror thriller. So if you want to see her lugging around a dead man handcuffed to him, then there you go. It was all real work and evidently very difficult. So you know what I will give her, though, at least for her small scale of stature, that she actually did try it. But I could see her saying, I am so glad it's done, and I hope there's not a number 2, right? So there you go. I don't know. She says, it's hard because there are certain things that I'm a fan of, that I love them so much that I wouldn't want to be in them. For instance, a long time ago when they were casting a new character in the Hobbit movies, one of the elves, a part of me was like, I have to do it. And then a part of me was like, no, it'll ruin for you forever. You have to be on the inside of it. It kills the magic. So it's hard because obviously who doesn't want to be in a Star Wars movie? But then at the same time, it's like, I can't love the movie anymore because I have to look at my stupid face and be upset about all the things I did wrong in it. So there's that. So she was talking about, because that's always the hard part, right? You want to be a fan of the movie, but then if you realize, even if you've done background extra work for any of these films, it's hard for you to watch it in a way where it's like fresh and new, because you, having been in it, you know all the behind the scenes stuff. So you're thinking about the moment they shot this, that, and the other, how it looked, who said what, when they said it. It's hard to. So I get what she's saying. I've done that, and it's just not ever the same. But Till Death is now playing in theaters and on demand, and there you go. She did say this, though, long before Gal Gadot was cast. Of course, people were lobbying for her to be Diana Prince, but Fox dismissed the idea at the time, calling Wonder Woman a lame superhero and saying she didn't want the part. Today, though, she's now into the idea of playing a super Marvel. Anyway. I'm sorry, DC woman. So she says, I don't have a specific one, but I wouldn't be mad at Marvel or DC at the moment. I think she's done with indie films, it sounds like, right?
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Yeah, so there we go. All right, we're going to take a quick break here on the morning show. We got more right after these messages. Right after this. Stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Frederick Penny of Penny & Associates Injury Lawyers. I bet you're tired of hearing lawyer commercials. So just relax and listen to music for a few seconds. When you or a family member has been injured, call 800-616-4LAW or see us at pennyandassociates.com. See, that wasn't so bad.
Tried shipping a package lately? It's amazing how difficult and time-consuming it can be. Packing, envelopes, boxes, second-day ground, next-day air, it's all enough to give you a headache. Next time, do yourself a favor, go with the pros at the UPS store in Beaumont. They'll pack it right and let you know all your shipping options. You can also take care of everyday tasks like copies, faxing, notary services, and live scan fingerprinting. And while you're there, pay your Edison, gas company, and Verizon bills. Open extended hours Monday through Saturday. The UPS store in Beaumont, located in the Oak Valley Plaza at 1440 Beaumont Avenue. Call 951-769-5956. That's 951-769-5956. Online at the upsstorelocal.com/5027 or Google 5027.
When you want the best performance for your vehicle, think only of Scott's Headers and Mufflers in Beaumont, right off the I-10 and 60 freeways. Check out Scott's complete list of performance products on their website at hdrinfo.com. Scott's Headers and Mufflers can recommend ways for your car or truck to get better gas mileage and cut down on emissions. Need your car or truck to pass smog only? Go to Scott's Headers and Mufflers in Beaumont. Find out all of your questions on vehicle performance by logging on to hdrinfo.com. Scott's Headers and Mufflers in Beaumont, hdrinfo.com.
Your health truly is the greatest gift. At U-Theory, quality of life is at the heart of every product we make. From farm to shelf, we travel the world to source the purest, most efficacious, and clinically studied ingredients to create science-backed supplements that support beauty, emotional, digestive, and physical well-being. All U-Theory products are manufactured at our Southern California facility, ensuring the highest quality standards every step of the way. As a family-owned company, we celebrate the power of human potential with a mission to inspire wellness in all. Try U-Theory Immune Plus Daily Wellness, 100% daily values of vitamin C, D3, and zinc. Go beyond the you of today and catch the you of tomorrow. U-Theory.
Do you need a car? Been shopping only to be turned down because of bad credit, low credit, no credit, bankruptcy, or divorce? Guess what? Today's your lucky day, because now you can buy a car, truck, or SUV, just about any vehicle. It's true. Bad credit doesn't matter. No credit doesn't matter. Bankruptcy or divorce, it just doesn't matter. As a matter of fact, your job is your ticket to your new vehicle. We're Auto Credit Express, and we've helped thousands of people just like you. Antonio H. told us, great company, got me connected, and the day I went in, I drove off in the car I wanted. 100% worth your time. Need a car? Get started now and drive off as early as today. Just go to 12ignoremyscore.com right now. That's www.12ignoremyscore.com. Auto financing the easy way. 12ignoremyscore.com. Get started today. Auto financing the easy way.
Welcome back. Yes, it is the morning show here on ABC News Radio KMET 1490 AM. And whatever you plan on doing this weekend, again, do it safely. Do it in such a way that, again, July 4th doesn't become a problem for us in 3 to 4 weeks. And remember, practice social distancing still. And if possible, why not just wear a mask just to get through it all? Californians are going to the pump, are noticing a increase as a new state gas tax hike is taking effect. The new tax will increase the price of regular by 0.6 of a cent, which will bring the state gas tax to 51.1 cents per gallon. The tax also will increase by 0.4 of a cent to 38.9 cents. The hike is part of a Senate Bill 1, the Road Repair and Accountability Act, which they passed in April of 2017, and includes increases in gas taxes and vehicle registration fees. The money raised by the gas tax goes towards paying for bridge and road repairs. The tax increases annually based on the California Consumer Price Index. Big prices, though, on this, Jesse. Not one that people really want to see right here, right now. But there you go. Yeah, I know, $5 and then some. The average price of gas in LA County is $4.31 a gallon, which Southern California gas prices are at their highest rate since 2015, by the way. According to the current governor, it says California already has the highest gas prices and highest gas tax in the nation. Some still don't think that it's enough, but the statement read in part, despite a budget surplus, Democrats ignored the calls for a gas tax holiday instead of taking more from hardworking Californians who are simply trying to make their daily commute. So that's not going to be very easy to stomach for quite some time as it adds up. That's why I'm saying, like, I'm kind of in the mode of, as I look for my new vehicle, I'm trying to debate whether I want a hybrid or a gas vehicle. You know what I mean, Jesse?
Yeah, if anything, I would go with a hybrid for a couple reasons. I think it was a few weeks back. I was driving around, I can't remember where, and there was a line for the charging stations.
Yeah.
Let's just say there were 30 Teslas and other electric cars all lined up while everyone else can get gas. But you know what I'm saying? If you don't have those charging stations near you, like a lot of them,
Yeah.
expect those long lines if you own an electric vehicle.
Yeah, that is true. That is
Hybrid's
very
the way
true.
to go, especially with that one where you can plug it into your house.
Yeah.
With that one car that you showed me, amazing.
Yeah, yeah. I do have questions about one, but those are my questions. I'm still wondering what to do. We'll see what happens. I just know with the gas prices being as high as they are as of late, it's just not something that I want to exactly keep spending. Because I was thinking, I had come from a 4Runner, and I was thinking, okay, I want another 4Runner, but the 4Runner being bigger and bolder, right, still 19 miles per gallon, whereas at least I could get like a Toyota Corolla maybe and get at least 30 miles per gallon, but with a hybrid I could get like 48 miles per gallon. So it's kind of a question, which do I want to do coming up in the near future? And it's kind of like a give and take, right? It's kind of like, especially with the gas prices at an all-time high, are they ever going to come that far down? I doubt it. I don't think so. I would like for it to be that case, but I just don't know right now. I really don't know. So if you're looking for a new vehicle, let us know. I know we got questions, and I'm still looking for a really good deal. Again, I've got about $4,800 to spend, so if anybody has a really good lead out there, I will take it. Although, again, I've had a couple that were offered, but it's just about like, what kind do I want? What kind will be a lemon, right? When you buy a used vehicle. So then there's that. And then how do you check for if you've got something that's going to be around for a while and have problems with it? So there's a lot of questions, and I hopefully will have some answers by the end of this week, because I need a vehicle. It is hard getting around LA in just public transportation. Not going to say I haven't done it or that I will never do it again. I'm just now appreciating driving around in a vehicle. Does that make sense? Like, everything takes me, for me to go to see the chiropractor to get my therapy, it takes me an hour and a half to get there and an hour and a half to get back. So that's a 3 hour plus my therapy, which is only like 20 minutes. So I know. So I'm
I could see how that would be a very, very problematic.
Yeah, it's just a thing. But anyway, so there's things to do. Look, check this one out. The Pageant of the Masters. I will recommend this if you're anywhere near the area of Laguna Beach. Okay, this is a tradition that's been going on for quite some time. Have you ever been there, Jesse?
Where?
The Pageant of the Masters?
Nope, that is completely new to me.
Okay, let me explain it in this way. If you're in the California area, or if you're visiting for the first time, and you get to sign up for it, it is a really beautiful scene. Okay, it's a 90-minute show. It was actually born during the Great Depression, when artists were looking for an entertaining way to advertise their art. They have about 150 volunteer performers who recreate popular sculptures and paintings. Director Diane Chalice said of the volunteer cast, they dress up every night, get in costume and headpiece and makeup, and they pose for 90 seconds. The 2021 Pageant of the Masters production, made in Blazing artists, in the Laguna Beach area. And all I can say, Jesse, is imagine what look like real life pictures suddenly coming to life. When you look at like the things in it, you go, that's a picture. But then you realize it's a human being in the picture. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I just Googled that right now. I was just like, pictures? And then as I started to zoom in, I was like, wait, 3D pictures. And then when you started talking, I'm like, Oh, the people are dressed up and reenacting the pictures. That's actually really cool.
And they're painted. Yeah, so they're painted, so they have to be very still as the figure. So some like me might be like you've probably seen some like do that, like I don't know, Venice Boulevard, where they kind of stay very still and they look like a sculpture, right? Or you've seen them online.
Yeah,
but this is one where every single portrait, and it's done like in the full stage, is actually just right there. So I'll give you an example here. Let me go to where you can get it, and it's the tickets. By the way, are available online. You can check it right there. But it's pageantmasters.com. That's where you get your tickets, and I highly do recommend it. I was there when I was, I think, 15 for the very first time. There, maybe about a year and a half ago or so. I can't remember exactly the exact date, but it was a fantastic time. Pageant of the Masters, where art comes to life, literally, made in America. Trailblazing artists and their stories. It's an outdoor situation, so you can actually have fun with the family and friends. And all you have to do is click on the link of the nightly shows and check it out. But there's nothing like it. All of the actual portraits, and there's their lineup. I do recommend getting tickets ahead of time, though, because it is just one of those things where, and the site isn't doing it they got to show exactly some of the cool video from it, but part of the experience is going and seeing it for the first time, and then you can really imagine just a beautiful night underneath the stars. They have wine there, they have like artisan cheeses, and then sometimes they have like some of the in the gallery area, in the, I would call it a lobby, but it's an outdoor entrance, kind of like I'm trying to think of what theaters they have around here that's outdoors, but sometimes you get to meet the artists, and then even if you don't enjoy buying art, or you never want to buy art but you just want to have a fun evening, tickets range, I think, from about well, don't quote me, but go check it out. It's Where Art Comes to Life, Festival of Arts at Laguna Beach. And then if you plan like a date, go out on a date, maybe with your wife or your loved one or your family members, and eat around there. Laguna Beach has some really great places to check out. Make it a whole afternoon thing. If you do it on a weekend, I recommend that, and you'll all enjoy it. All right. So some people, including artist Venita Vood, says it'll be fabulous to talk to the patrons and art lovers and try and do something normal. Shane Walls, who is a fine art photographer who sells his work at the Festival of Arts, says, last year, what was rough for a lot of people, a lot of artists as well, to have my work be showcased, people see it. It's going to be an exciting year to come back from, because last year it was closed, but the year prior to that, it was definitely open. I think that was the one I went to, and I will say it's never boring. It's a fun experience. Carl Carter says it was great to see the faces that we haven't seen in a year, and we come back as a team to really put on a performance that's like rock solid for folks to come enjoy. They never do a bad night on this particular thing. So I do recommend it. Go check it out if you can. Get tickets now, and then tell us that you enjoyed it, because I know there's no one going to say, "Oh, I just hated it." I guarantee it. Let's see. Rosalie says, "Oh no, and by that time your alignment is whacked out again." I adjust my boys every day. I used to be a certified chiropractor assistant at my doctor Tommy, so he didn't have to get adjusted by another chiropractor. Yeah, I'm going for my car accident. That's why I gotta go. So it's important, again, take care of your back, and your back will take care of you, no matter if others will or will not. And make sure to have full coverage on all of your vehicles, because if somebody doesn't have insurance, boy, does that make it difficult for you. So there you go. Because you know what, and I will say this, I'm going to say this publicly and on air. This is another good PSA moment. Okay, Jesse? When you get into an accident, do you, how do I say it? If you have damage, right? First of all, on your vehicle, right?
Okay.
Do you, if you're hurting, tell the insurance company, just, on the bodily part, just go ahead and give me that money and I'll be fine? Or do you go to the doctors, get it checked out, and then hold on to your bills, especially if it's not your fault?
I want to say go to the doctors and hold on to your bill.
Yes. And or get an attorney. Okay, so I will tell you this. Okay, I'm just going to say this right here, right now. They wanted to close up the accident and offer me $750. And that's it. Okay? I thankfully had talked to my attorney like a week and a half before they made that offer, and he says, "Look, we'll take care of you." He took care of me in my last really big accident, which was a horrible accident on the 405 freeway. This was like 6 years ago, and he took care of me there as well. And so I said, "Thank you, attorney," and thank you for being on my side. And then they'll set you up with the proper means to go get your therapy and then take care of you. But I will say this. $750 versus getting my therapy and my back taken care of and seen by, in x-rays and my neck looked at and adjusted and all that is way better than my insurance just offering. And they're my insurance company, right? But they're just like, oh, $750. So that isn't on them to not, but I'm just saying sometimes they'll offer you like a settlement. Just get checked out beforehand. You know what I mean? Just do that.
Yeah, it makes sense. Just don't trust the insurance company is pretty much what it is.
Yeah, I just say be your own advocate, because I've had other people which say no, they take care of you. I go, so where you gotta want an attorney?
Not just to make money.
Yeah, so I will say if you need a good attorney for anything, I will recommend my attorney, Joshua. He's helped out me. He also does employment. I will say situations. I will say employment victims, right? So Joshua Cohen, which you could find online, is a fantastic attorney, and he's done a lot of really good things for me. So I will say, there you go. Rosalie says, if you want to check out a great attorney, then I say check him out. He's online, and he and his team actually do a really good job, and I get little moments. I've had him on the show as well, but go check him out, all right? Joshua Cohen is his name. All right, people, I appreciate you, and go check out all the great shows that we have here at the station. Do the right thing. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everyone. And for the rest of you still tuning in, I like to give a proper, I just didn't get it in time. So here's the site, the law offices of Joshua Cohen Slatkin. You can find it right here. And here it is. It's jcslaw4u.com. This is his website. It says, before you sign any papers or hire a lawyer, get your free consumer guide. He's got some great stuff there for you to check out. His telephone number, 310-634-1316. Schedule a free case evaluation. Handling personal injury and employment law claims throughout Southern California, including personal injury, vehicle accidents, and employment law. Great guy. I was referred to him a while back from a good friend, Sonia Chason, who is also a fantastic attorney, and has done some pretty good stuff there in personal injuries, $1 million. 850,000, 750,000. He knows what he's talking about. Got a great team, and it's good to see him doing his thing. This is a brand new website for him, so you can check out all the information right there, including personal injury and employment law, which again we have a lot of questions on, and I highly recommend you to go check that out as well. All right, people, I appreciate you. Remember, life is well and good. Just learn to live it safely. And don't forget to put on those face masks. I don't care what they say. Coronavirus is still here until we have the all clear, no more coronavirus. Then I say, then you could throw caution to the wind. But for now, just be more safe than sorry. All right, people, make it a great day. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everyone.